Hi, welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. I am Pi, and today to be honest, I've got now this ritual of sitting down daily to do the daily video diary, to curiously examine my emotion. And today I am I don't know what I want to examine. There isn't necessarily anything that's a hook right now for me. And it doesn't mean that I didn't have emotions throughout the day. I actually did. I worked on refining my story some more, getting the point and the transitions and the message of it clear. And then the next step is to work on getting it to be more succinct. And that is something that I struggle with. The clarity in writing, I love writing, I love the revision process. But taking something that feels like it's, a 12-minute presentation, so to speak, or talk, and distilling that down into a few sentences to get the message across is challenging for me. So I guess, the thing that I thought about today is, why is that challenging to me? Why is that frustrating for me personally? And I gotta be honest with you, I believe it's some frustration left over from a career in corporate, in a corporate environment where, particularly over the last 5 years and just the changes that had happened in the culture in the organization, it's like all they wanted was bullet points. They didn't want the context and the story behind it. Any information you should be able to convey should be able to be conveyed in like a sound bite. I think sound bites have a place. It's not where we need to have deep learning and collaboration and understanding. And there's something about conveying my story that to me involves deep learning and discovery about myself and context, and that matters. And I don't know how to distill it down to its very core and its very essence. I could tell you my mantra, but that's not the whole story. That doesn't tell you where it came from. So, maybe I'll just say it like this. Here's my mantra, and if you have an imagination and some empathy and some understanding of the human condition and what might cause this type of a sentiment, then perhaps you can make the leap to where it came from. So here it is. Life is precious. It can be forever altered or taken away in a moment, just like that. Are you going to waste the time that you have? Who are you going to be during the time that you have? Choose better. It took me hours to distill my message down to that, and that does not even include, how I learned that, how that came to be part of me. So I guess, today was just, I was in it. I was in the process. I was working through that exercise. I also had a bunch of other stuff going on. Took my kiddo to the doctor. He hurt his neck on the trampoline. I did schoolwork. I worked on other assignments, like takeaways from my career coach. I I don't even know. I cooked meals. I cleaned. I did, the day was a full day and it was a great day. So I don't really have, and I'm loving this, by the way. Let's take a moment to appreciate this. Because when I started the video diaries almost 8 months ago now, every day there was no lack of something. It wasn't like I ever sat down and went, I'm not sure what I want to talk about today. This is the first time. So 8 months is a long time, but it's also not. And if you think about the timing of when I decided to leave my corporate job and make that big change in my life, it's been about 4 months, almost exactly, to be able to breathe, to reconnect with myself and rediscover myself, to feel good about myself and my life, and get back into that creative energy, that motivation, that inspiration for moving forward and finding my way and what I'm going to do next. 4 months is a blip in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, in the middle of the process. So thanks for being with me on this journey. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I will see you tomorrow.